Welcome back, guys. We are finally going to be talking about the spinoff for the original Castlevania Nocturne. Now, again, I know a lot of people are. I've not really seen a lot of bad things about this series. I've really actually went into this very open-minded, trying to, because I did enjoy the original Castlevania that was on Netflix. This one came out, so I was like, all right, let's give it a try. So the entirety of this show is the descendant of Belmont and Cypher from the original, where they had children, and this is their grandson. That is for Richter Belmont. He goes back to France from the New World due to his mother was killed by a vampire by the name of Orax, and once this happens, he loses his magic powers. And when this happens, he gets sent to someone that's like an aunt to him or a very good friend of his mom's. He's raised by her, and then he's also raised with someone by the name of Maria as well. So it's kind of, they try to make it to where he has this sub family, and when he's still a hunter, he's trying to take part of the revolution, because this is during the French Revolution. And what happens is we have this vampire messiah that is recruiting and summoning different vampires from across the globe so she can take over France and be able to agree to take on the French Revolution and be able to be in control and be, as she says, a god, and then also work with the abbess that is also a priest that the revolution is trying to ally with, and he doesn't because he's making night creatures in secret. And it's also, he happens to be the father of Maria as well, and we don't find that out till later on in the season. Now, again, we do come across another character by the name of Annette, who was a former slave. She escaped her slave owners, and again, it does show, obviously, it was vampires that were slave owners, and that she actually does kill the one that enslaved her, as well as also she has different powers where she can use metal and rock and ground, which is cool. And we even see where Belmont, he still has the Richter Belmont, to where he's able to use his different skilled abilities to take on vampires, and he does regain his powers at some point. And he even finds out he has a grandfather as well, who was at one point a hunter, and he kind of went into retirement due to him losing his wife, which was his grandmother, and then also a friend. Now, it kind of had the same vibe as, I would say, the normal Castlevania, but to a certain degree. It kind of felt like they were wanting to focus more on Annette, and they were wanting to put some things in here that, honestly, I kind of see the reason why they brought this in, but at the same time, it was one of those where they didn't need to heavily so focus on it, to where for Annette being a slave, to, again, it was during that time period, and then her losing a friend to where he was a singer, he helped her escape, and then he became a demon, and then somehow or other he still had his personality that was still alive, and he helped other demons that were, or other ones that were transformed into night creatures, be able to fight back against the vampires and the abyss as well. So it kind of makes me wonder, what was the whole plan of this season? It just seemed like they were wanting to go in different directions in a way, to me personally. I will say the animation was beautiful. I will say I really enjoyed the animation. I enjoyed the fight scenes. I enjoyed how colorful everything was. I enjoyed the voice acting. I think the voice acting was very well done. Overall, I did enjoy it, but again, there was just some things where I was like, okay, I just want to get to... I wanted to know more about Richter's background. I wanted to know more about even Orox's background, of why he is the way he is, and even how people were complaining, oh, we need more Native American vampires, we need more black vampires. Well, y'all got it, and you kind of made it, I don't know, kind of weird a little bit in a way, and it kind of just made him seem like they were supposed to be so OP, and they kind of are, but they're kind of not. But a big spoiler alert, we have a familiar face even come back. We have Alucard finally return to help the Belmont clan once again, to be able to kill one of the main vampires. And at the very end of the season, we see him saying, I'm the son of Dracula, my name is Alucard. He's, hopefully I'm not too late. And it leaves us hanging. So I'm hoping we do get another season, but I'm kind of hoping at the same time it explains more, because I want to see more of the vampires. I want to see more of how this Messiah getting to power as quickly as she did. I want to see how these other vampires were able to move throughout the the government, I guess you'd say. That's just my own personal opinion about that. Again, I don't think the series was bad. I don't think it was the best, but I think it was good at least. I think I want to give it, I would say, 1 out of 10. I give it maybe a 5.5. Out of my personal opinion. Like I said, I wish there was more characters that they would have focused more on and less of, as well as also been able to give us more of a background story of how they became a vampire, how they came into power, how they, became in the position that we know them to be in, and things of that nature. Same thing with who was supposedly the most powerful Belmont. It was apparently Richard's grandfather. Okay, how did Richard's grandfather, apparently he became so powerful? So again, there was just a lot of unknown answers to questions that I know I'll have and possibly anybody in the fandom. Now again, I'm not bashing the series by no means. I'm not bashing, the spinoff. Again, there was things in original Castlevania I was not a big fan of, but I got over it. I got over it with this one as well. I want to go in and I want to enjoy a good show. I don't want to have any kind of identity politics. I don't want to have any kind of wokeness in there. I feel like there was a little bit of that in here, but enough to where I could still skim by and be able to enjoy this and be able to sink my teeth into, no pun intended, and be able to still enjoy Castlevania and not have it become so relatively to where they're trying to make everything to where an audience cannot enjoy it. But hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, great. If you didn't, that's fine too. Everyone has their own preference of what they like and dislike about this series or this season or even the show in general. But what did you guys think about it? Did you guys enjoy it? Was it bad? Was it good? Was it something you're going to rewatch? Are you going to go back to Castlevania just kind of refresh your memory? I may do that at some point. I don't know when. Again, I do enjoy Castlevania, but again, I wish it was a lot longer. I wish it was more world building than what they have given us in the past. That's just my own personal opinion about it. But what you guys think about it? Let me know down in the comments down below if you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And I'll see you as always on the next one.